Hey y'all, welcome to Layn Turo University. I got my first bad review. I've completed over 450 trips with Turo. Haven't had any bad reviews. This is my first bad review. I am a power host, and it's unfortunate. It's over 450 reviews, but I want to be transparent. I want to share the good and the bad. And this is the thing though, this wasn't my fault. And it's not because I'm making excuses. I'll share what happened and you'll see it wasn't my fault. And Turo also doesn't think it's my fault, but I'm also going to share what happened. But they gave me a bad review, which really is not cool. But this is what happened. Long story short, the gentleman booked my vehicle. He booked it the same day because I have basically instant booking. He booked it for 1 day, which is cool. So you basically make your money really quickly. So it's cool. And so I got to the pickup location. He was not there. I usually get there about 15-20 minutes early, which is fine. So I'll let them know usually 15-20 minutes, or I'll send them a text message and through text message and also through Turo messaging. Hey, I'm here. Look forward to see you soon. Didn't get a response, which is fine. And when the time came, he was not there. I was like, okay, so I waited an additional 10 minutes. He was 10 minutes late at that point. I let him know again, hey, I'm here. What's your ETA? Through the Turo messaging and through text messaging, no answer, crickets. And then over a half an hour now, and I was like 35 minutes in. And remember, after 29 minutes, as a Turo host, especially since I documented, and I did notify him prior to that, I sent him another message saying, hey, let me know if you're running late, what's your ETA? If you're running late or you're a no-show, Turo will charge you. He didn't respond to that either. And then what happened is after 29 minutes, we have the option to cancel the trip and we get paid, which is cool because that's paying us for our time. I didn't want to do that to him. I wanted to be nice. I said, people aren't perfect. So I try to be nice and stay there and just help them out. So I said, hey, please let me know again. I let you know earlier that Turo may charge you a fee for as a no-show because it's been over 29 minutes and it's going on 40 minutes. Please let me know your ETA. And then he sent me a message like 20 minutes after that. So it was already over an hour by the time he responded to me. And he said, hey, man, I'm sorry, I'm 5 minutes away. I'm like, okay. I said, I understand. I said, I'll be here. I'll wait for you. I won't cancel your trip. But let you know, if you're not here soon, I might have to cancel the trip because I have to get on the rest of my day. And he said, okay, I'll be there 5 minutes. He was not there in 5 minutes. He was there like another additional 20 minutes, which I didn't like because I was dishonest. He should have just been honest with me. And then he got there. He said, I'm here. He wasn't appreciative, wasn't thankful. That's just what I felt. He wasn't nice about it. And so the thing is, he got there. And the problem with this guy is that he was so anxious to get into the car and get out of there so fast, but took so long to get there. I'm like, hold on, dude. We need to take a picture of your driver license. I need to verify you. And I left a video below of how to actually properly check out your vehicle from start to finish so that so your Turo guests, if they're good, if they're bad, they don't lie on you. And also that if there's ever a claim that's filed or something goes wrong, your car is completely taken care of. I left the video below on how to actually check your car out. But that's the thing, y'all. You have to protect yourself and take your pictures. Don't let someone rush you just because they're anxious to get out of there, especially since he took so long to get there. Your pictures should already be taken, or take new pictures. And I try to take pictures with them in it. So it shows that I gave him the key and I took a picture with him in a selfie with him and his driver license in front of my car I'm giving to him. So he can't deny I didn't give it to him. So I did that. He was getting irritated, but I finally gave him the key after I was done checking him out the way I need to properly check him out. And I left the video below on how to check you out, check your vehicle out, and take proper pictures. Never let someone rush you. And then he left, and from that point on, I was like, okay, I didn't cancel his trip. I could have canceled his trip, but I was nice enough to keep his trip going. And then it was a 1 day trip, so he actually came back I came back to the same location the next day, and I texted him. I got there about 10 minutes early. I said, hey, I'm here at the location. Please let me know when you arrive. No crickets, no answer, no response, which is fine. And then at that point, he didn't respond. I sent him another message again. It was like 20 minutes after he was already supposed to be there. Crickets again. No, I said, hello, hey, I'm here at the location. It's been a little over 20 minutes, sir. Don't mean to bother, but can you please let me know what your ETA is? And then nothing. And then remember, after 29 minutes, like if the person doesn't show up, it's basically a late return. So I told him in the message, I said, hey, really need to hear from you. I'm so sorry I haven't heard from you. I haven't gotten a response through Toro messaging or through text messaging. Please let me know if you're going to be taking any longer. I need to know, so I want to do my best to accommodate you and help you. And I'm trying to do my best, is I don't want you to be charged. I'm trying to work with you so you're not charged a late fee. Please let me know when you're coming because you could be charged a late fee. And the thing is this, and then he finally responded, and he left, like he said, hold on. And he actually sent that in a text message, hold on, and then he put exclamation marks and like he was yelling. And then he was like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay, sir, well, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for your communication. I'll be here. And then again, he was dishonest again. He was not there in 5 minutes. It was like 20 minutes later. So he was late again. I could have reported this and charged him for it. And then I chose not to. When we got there, he had such a bad attitude. And I was considering actually just charging him for it. And then I was like, he's like, hey man, you said you're gonna charge me because I'm late? That's not fair, man. That's not fair. Things happen. I'm like, I understand. I said, dude, I'm not charging you. He was all angry, worked up. He said, oh, you better not charge me. I'm like, better. Like, what's up with this confrontational, like, aggressiveness? It's unnecessary. But the whole point is, I was like, okay, whatever, dude. But he, at that point, he was just like, okay, yeah, well, this happened. I don't care what happened, man. You should just let me know. But okay, you're here now. So I checked the car out. Again, he was anxious again to get out. He said, hold on, I need to take my pictures. Took his pictures. You should take some pictures too. He didn't want to take pictures. I'm like, whatever, man. And then I got the key back from him. And it was a little bit dirty as well. And then I was like, hey, you left this a little dirty. And he was making excuses again. And he was saying, you're not going to charge me. You're not going to charge me. He was more concerned about me charging him since he was late and all this. And I said, sir, I just want to, I'm going to do my best to help you. But have a good day, sir. It was nice meeting you. And that's it. I left it at that. I actually didn't charge him a late fee. I didn't even charge him a cleaning. So I just took it down the street and cleaned it really quick and put it back on. Had another good booking after that, which was fine. But I tried to be nice and it came out to bite me. This is what happened, y'all. So after all this, I guess he anticipated that I was going to give him a bad review and he thought that I was going to charge him. So what he did was he said I was unprofessional. He said that the car wasn't as good as it was in the pictures he saw. He tried to make all these excuses, but you know what's good? Like, I left a video below. It showed that I took pristine pictures. The car was in immaculate clean condition, and it showed that my car was in good quality condition. So when he said it was given to him dirty because he left it dirty, he didn't want me to charge against him. But remember, I took good pictures. I took my time. If I would have rushed and been scared or anxious or would have listened to this guy and rushed by, I would never took those good pictures. So I took pictures of inside, outside, all angles of the car. It was shiny, beautiful, waxed and clean and looking good. And when he said that it was given to him dirty, my pictures show that no, it was given to you in a pristine, immaculate condition. But when it was checked out, it was in dirty condition. So you know, so you know what happened? He gave me a bad review, a 1-star review. After not only I waited for him, after he was over an hour late, I could have canceled his trip and still make money on it, and not had to deal with this headache. Second, he had a late pickup and he was late upon return. I didn't charge him for that, and that's a thank you I got. Disrespect, and at the same time gave me gave me an unfair review. But you know what? I made many videos about this. The more good you are with your Turo guests and you treat them right, actions speak louder than words, and all my good reviews outweighed that one bad review. And what you can do also, something I've done, is as well is if for whatever reason you have about 10 days to actually submit your review and everything, I don't wait. So what happens, we're notified once a Turo guest gives us a review. They'll say, hey, this guest left you a review. I knew it was gonna be terrible because he already had a terrible personality, and I was like, no way. And it's already, I suspected it, and I knew he left me a bad review. I just knew it. And then so I waited about 9 days, and then I actually sent him the review. And then now I saw it said I was very unprofessional. Basically everything I stated before, I found that out after 9 days. I wanted to wait. So you have a time frame. You have to send a review within 10 days. And I sent it on the 9th day because what I want to do, since I get a lot of different bookings, I wanted to bury that that review. And that's the thing. And that's something you should always do. That's a popular tactic that most power hosts or Turo hosts know, because when you get a bad review like that, don't automatically just send a review, because what happens is it's viewable once you submit. As long as it's 9 days and someone submitted a bad review and I suspect that I had a bad relationship with them and I know they're gonna give me a bad review, I could wait 9 days so that at the end of the day, no one else can see that review. If I would just give him a review that same day that he gave me my bad review, which I knew was a bad review, I knew it was a bad review and everything, at the end of the day, that means other people see that bad review and think I'm a bad host, or that's the problem when someone lies on you. That's the problem. So what I did was I contacted Turo after 9 days, and I submitted, and I had 1-star review, just like I stated earlier. I knew I had a 1-star review. And then what happens, I told them the situation. I showed them all the pictures. They investigated, which is really cool about Turo. They investigated, and the cool thing about Turo, they removed the bad review. And they've done this for many power hosts, many all-star hosts, as long as you could prove. And that's what's so important about that video I left below. I did a video a few months ago on how to actually do a proper checkout and check-in. Follow that video below. It's been doing fairly well. It shows you exactly in-depth, deep strategy where I physically go around my Volkswagen, go around my car, and I take complete check-in, and I show you the strategy on how to properly document your check-in and check-out. That way, Turo, if something happens, if a guest lies on you, if you go through an auto claim, you get your it increases the likelihood of your Turo insurance claim being processed and not denied. It also helps to establish credibility. If Turo gets like the one in this unfortunate situation, try to lie on me and say I gave it to the car to him dirty. No, I didn't. So I took so many pictures, and I take over 100 pictures typically, where it shows the car clean, immaculate condition, and shiny and beautiful. So when this guest gave it back to me, he lied. So Turo basically looked at the pictures that I took, looked at the pictures in the beginning with him in it, also showing that the car was still clean with him in it. Because sometimes people might say, hey, that yeah, it was clean in that picture, but that's not how it looked when it gave it to me. So what I do is I take a picture of the person in the vehicle and while they're in behind the wheel and in front of the vehicle, so they can't say it was dirty when I gave it to them. Removes that, so when he lies, all the proof was there. So they investigate it and they remove the unfair review, and that happens. And even if the review would have stayed, the more good reviews you have, it outweighs those bad reviews. But the more proof you take, just like the video below, it shows how to properly take pictures at check-in and check-out. It shows you how to actually take care of these types of situations and turn it in your favor, where as long as you take good pictures and you give good service, and also the Truro messaging, well, since I was messaging him through the app and through text messaging, I had double proof, especially Truro messaging preferably. I had all the proof showing that he was late. I was nice to him. I check in and check out. He was late both times. He left me a bad 1-star review for no reason, just because he was angry and he was just being bad. So that's the point. So just want to share my story about getting my first 1-star review after over 450 trips. Sucked, but it got removed thankfully by Turo because they saw that the dude was lying on me. And that's my advice for any of you guys. If you're in a situation like this, before this even happens, take good pictures of your car, take pictures of the person, take the picture of the person in front of your car so they can't say that the car was dirty. That's, if they're in it, that's a timestamp. That's basically proof that they were in there at that time frame and the car was looking good and they didn't have an issue with it. So take a picture of them in the car while they're behind the wheel, in front of the car when they first get there, just so it's proof. Next, make sure you message them through Turo so that when Turo goes back through and conducts an investigation, it's in your favor. And that's about it, people. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Conrad. Follow me on Instagram at Conrad Layn. If you have any questions or anything you want me to elaborate further on, leave the comments below. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Conrad Layn out. Peace.